When you said run the table a few years ago, that seemed really plausible. Does it?
Did it though?
It did.
Should we rewind history, Pete, and look at what you said about it?
Sure.
What'd you say?
I couldn't tell you for sure. I'd have to go back and look, but it was at least plausible.
Plausible.
And I'm wondering if that feels, not running the table, but righting the ship and getting the playoffs, does that feel plausible right now?
Right, it does. I'm not worried about this squad. In fact, this might be the best thing for us. This week, nobody's going to give us a chance. Going to Buffalo and Sunday Night Football, the chance to get exposed, shoot, might be the best thing for us.
No, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
Oh, you done did it now. Chaos, you should have put this one in the vault, man. They not ready. They don't know what's coming, man. Oh, we gonna drop this on them right here. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for none of this. Your boy's a bad man. Then we invading the streets. Make them clap a rapper skirt. They be dropping the heat. Shock the world, now I'm standing alone. I flip fools like them clamshell cellular phones. You can't help but nod your head to the track. Fuck the watered down rap. We be taking it back. Give it to me straight. Ain't no chasing it. Check yourself in the mirror. Ain't no facing it. Cause you playing the role and you planning to fold. This the master plan. We got the planet on hold. We all over the streets like your favorite sneaker. Breaking up your sound like a drive-through speaker. Everything that I be spitting is strong. After I rock, fast forward through the rest of the song. We the monkey wrench that's gonna ruin your plan. And don't fuck with John Cena. I'm a bad man.
With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Even in a fight with my hands, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets all my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Even in the fight with the hands, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets all my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Even in the fight with my hands, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets all my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. With the mic in my hands, I'm a bad man. Even in the fight with the hands, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets all my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man.
Did y'all know that the Packers is 0-6 all time in Buffalo every time they come into our building in every single 4 years dating back to 1979? I mean, like, that's a wild ass stat that all the stadiums in the entire NFL, the one stadium they have never won in was in Buffalo. That's a damn shame. And that's not changing anytime soon, especially heading into this matchup this Sunday night on Sunday Night Football. The night before Halloween and shit, And it's actually kind of good that, we have a chance to, not just, end the Packers season, but to embarrass them on national television, I mean, we've been doing it, for over, the last 2 years and whatnot. I mean, I don't have to, digest of the last great franchise we blew out and embarrassed on national TV. That team got put up 47 points and, there was no punts, no turnovers, no fourth downs, no nothing, not even field goals, all right? Just touchdown on 7 drives, okay? And that was against the greatest defensive-minded head coach in the history of the goddamn league. Alright? But we have another chance to, blow out, another storyline icon franchise and, the Green Bay Packers. Because, everyone thought that, when the schedules got released, that, they were looking at the Bills and the Packers, that, this could be a potential Super Bowl preview, which it could still be. And, heading into this marquee matchup, we're 5-1, they're 3-4. And these bums have lost to the Commanders, the Jets, the Giants, You know, I mean, like, they lost to our sloppy seconds in London and Brian Dable, and then they get bitch smacked in Lambeau by our little brother in the New Jersey Jets. Alright, and then they lose to a team that didn't even have a name a year ago in Washington. I mean, like, what's been going on, Green Bay? You know, I thought that, Aaron Rodgers was supposed to make one of these receivers look like a top 10 receiver and shit after, Deontay Adams went to Vegas and shit. And, he's not doing too well in there either. Alright? I mean, what happened? I mean, I thought this was the great Aaron Rodgers. He could turn any bum into a goddamn top 10 wide receiver, as I was fucking told. But that's not the goddamn case for this year, though, right? Because, Aaron Rodgers, as great as he is, and shit, the perfect throw of the football we have ever seen since Dan Marino, doesn't throw the ball a lot, just throw pretty balls and shit, right? But here's the thing, though. As great as he is, he's fraudulent as a quarterback. What I mean by that is that ever since he won that Super Bowl, dating back to, 10 to 11 years ago, what has he done? He has choked to Eli Manning. He has got bitch smacked by Colin Kaepernick twice, once in San Fran and once in Lambeau. Then this dude loses to Russell Wilson by blowing a 16-0 lead in Seattle. Then he gets his brains blown the fuck out by Matt Ryan, before 20 in the street was a fucking thing. Then, he loses to Carson Palmer, then he loses to Jimmy G in San Fran and in Lambeau, and then he loses to the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, in his own backyard. This dude is a glorified playoff choker. He's a great regular season quarterback, but can't get it done when it matters the most. Alright? He can have his 4 MVPs and shit, which, by the way, one of those MVPs you don't fucking deserve, because Josh Allen was more of a fucking MVP than your ass was in 2020. Because, you have some of that belongs to, the best quarterback in the league right now, Mr. Aaron Rodgers. Okay? And that's Allen's MVP and shit, alright? But I'm not going to judge, not going to bitch and moan, okay? But at the end of the day, man, look, you're great, but you're fraudulent, you're a cocky son of a bitch, and you're an asshole. Okay, you're out here calling out your teammates and shit because, they can run the right routes, which, is true. But at the end of the day, Aaron, this is what happens when you sign big contracts and shit, alright? Because at the end of the day, you could have just left Green Bay and went to another team. That's all you had to do, alright? Which that brings me to my point. He doesn't want to be with y'all Packers fans, okay? He doesn't even want to be with y'all because, first of all, you have no owner, just shareholders, alright? And number 2, your front office is not even that goddamn competent, bro, to even giving this guy, wide receivers to, move the offense a little bit more, putting up more points on the goddamn scoreboard, okay? Can't even do that shit. And now you got this dude, Aaron Rodgers and shit, thinking that, he about to come into our building and shit, saying that, not worry about this squad, we got a big game coming up in Buffalo on Sunday Night Football. No one's expecting us to win. We have a chance, for them, we have a chance to expose them and shit, this and that, And it's the best thing that could ever happen to us. You are a fucking liar. Do you not know who house you're going into? Okay? You're coming to Bill's Mafia. Okay? We're about to give you a one hell of a fucking tough ass night, Aaron, on Sunday Night Football. Okay? You're coming into our building, alright? You're gonna get your ass whooped. And you know it because, I can see right in your goddamn eyes, bro. You know damn well that this offense and your suspect defense cannot keep up with our offense whatsoever. Alright? Because, that wound is bleeding, bro. Okay, and it's even gonna bleed more on Sunday night. Okay, because Josh Allen's looking for vengeance against you, Aaron, for the MVP and what you did to him back in 2018 in his rookie season. Okay, so Josh Allen smells blood. Okay, and once he smells blood, there's no stopping him whatsoever, right? Because Josh Allen has a chance become the first quarterback since Troy Aikman in 1996 to defeat all 3 former MVPs. He has beaten Mahomes. He has beaten Lamar. All he gotta do is beat the back-to-back MVP and Aaron Rodgers, and his MVP status will be, lifting up even more. Okay? Because I'm gonna have some, news for, Aaron Rodgers. You see, you might be the bad man and shit, but let me tell you something right now, Aaron Rodgers. There's a new bad man in town, and his name is Josh motherfucking Allen. Alright? And there's nothing you can do about it, okay? You can cry, you can mope and shit, alright? And have all these stupid ass goddamn interviews on Pat McAfee's show, showing your foot, shitting on your teammates and shit, because you're becoming more like Brett Favre, which he's even more of a scumbag than you are, because you got Brett Favre out here stealing money from college students and shit. That scumbag of a fucking goddamn quarterback, Mr. I want to throw interceptions and shit. I mean, like, this is who you got to root for, Green Bay. You got one quarterback who's in the Hall of Fame stealing money from college students. Then you got another quarterback who's a future Hall of Famer being an asshole to his teammates, to his own family and shit, and thinking that, he has a chance in hell to win this game on Sunday night. This is who you root for, Green Bay, okay? You got 2 generational quarterbacks in the last 30 years who are both ignorant assholes. Okay, then you wonder why people in the media shit on them. This is why. All right, and also, by the way, you want Aaron Rodgers to be in that GOAT territory, right? With the Mannings, the Montanas, and the Bradys. I got news for you, bro. He ain't no fucking GOAT at all. All right, he's the GOAT of fraudulent. That's all he is. Alright? He is, like I said, a glorified regular season quarterback who won't do shit in the playoffs because he's a choke artist. Okay? Dude's been to 1 Super Bowl and has never been back. Alright? That's all. Okay? So, I just want y'all to know that this is the end of Aaron Rodgers' career because, once we're done with you, bro, nobody will ever remember the name of the bad man, because the bad man got outdued by the other bad man, Josh Allen.